Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. In this video we are jumping into what is, in my opinion, hands down the most difficult VR game out there right now. Cactus Cowboy Land VR is a first-person shooter and platformer hybrid. It advertises itself for VR pros. There are no difficulty or comfort options available, so if you aren't comfortable with smooth locomotion and turning, combined with big platform jumps and disorienting situations, this game probably isn't for you. Now add in the extreme and unforgiving difficulty and you have an experience that is truly only for advanced players. If you like what you hear and think you can handle it, and have been looking for a serious challenge, then check out Cactus Cowboy Land VR on SideQuest. This game is available for the Oculus Quest and pcvr for free. The entire game was made by one lad who goes by Burned on SideQuest, and it's his first game. Lots of potential here for a sequel or something similar, so stay tuned. Jumping into the game for the first time, we see a cutscene that is very simplistic, but there's just something so charming about it. This scene sets up the story in which the Cacti Princess is captured by the evil Horst Weisenecker and his army of robots. You, the Cactus Cowboy, must now set off on an adventure to save her, armed with your trusty revolver and hopefully an iron stomach, though that depends on the player. You must now shoot and jump your way through the levels to save the Cacti Princess. In the first level, looking at your wrist, you can see you have 3 lives. You will lose one of these every time you're hit by a projectile, but if you fall off an edge, you lose all the lives and start at the beginning of the level. On the wall here, we also have the control scheme. Altogether, Cactus Cowboy Land only has 9 levels and 3 boss fights. The 9 levels are divided between 3 worlds. All the levels in the game, starting from the first, get progressively longer and more difficult as you play. The health pickups become less abundant and more difficult to reach as the levels progress. In addition to more difficult enemy types popping up, you will also need to fight more of them at a time. And on top of all that, there are 0 checkpoints at any point in the game. You will always need to restart a level from the very beginning every time you die. The game is expected to only have about a 1 to 2 hour playtime depending on skill, although mine is sitting at about 4.5 hours now and I'm only about halfway through the game. All the claims of this game being extremely difficult and for pros only are 100% true. I definitely consider myself a bit of a VR veteran, spending hours a day in the headset for the last year, and this game even managed to make me feel motion sick to the point where I almost threw up. Now that was only once so far on a very specific section, but still, that alone is a bit of an accomplishment to make somebody who's so used to this all of a sudden feel like a fish out of water. The general look and feel of Cowboy Cactus Land is a very Frankenstein-esque piece together of old school and new school elements. The 8-bit soundtrack works though really well with the game and sort of ties everything in together. And there's just a general cheesiness to the entire game, right from the voice lines of the enemies to the entire storyline being so cliche, but it all works really well together. And it is made pretty clear right from the start of the game that all the cheesiness is totally intentional. The level design is very creative, using many different moving objects and different situations to keep you from succeeding, but at no point does it ever feel unfair. You gain a huge sense of accomplishment when completing a level after several attempts. Knowing exactly what's coming and when to deal with it starts feeling great. In order to fully enjoy this game, however, you really do need an iron will, as you're going to die a lot and will repeat levels a lot. If all that sounds appealing to you and you're looking for something genuinely challenging, then hop over to SideQuest and check this out. It's a lot of fun. This is without a doubt the hardest VR game I've ever played, and is a welcome change from the usual new games of today that all seem to hold your hand and provide little in challenge or sense of accomplishment. Cowboy Cactus Land VR is a hidden gem, and hopefully we're going to see more unique stuff like this coming in the future. Anyways, that's all from me. I want to take this time to thank you all very much for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time.